What's going on, everybody? Brett here. It's my YouTube channel, Good Dog Gaming, and we are jumping in all of a sudden
to magic.
to some more auto chess here on Dota 2. So right off the bat, guys, today is a new day. I've played quite a bit of auto chess already, and I'm going to lower the audio once again. I can't believe I'm lowering it one more time. But I actually won a game, and I was ranked at ranked bishop, and I've been doing pretty good. So hopefully today I've learned a bit. I've learned a bit about the items. I've learned a bit about the controls and the matchups. So hopefully I'll be able to speak a bit more intelligently on what's going on this episode. So we're awesome. Right off the bat we get a ring of health, plus 10 HP regen, which we're certainly going to give to our anti-mage. So you'll probably notice we received 3 anti-mages in our opening pool. So I locked the pool so that those units would not rotate. Because now we're going to make a turn 2
vile sorcerers,
level 2 anti-mage and give him this ring. So we can look at his abilities. He's an elf. So if we get 3 elves, we get evasion, 25% evasion for all elves. He has Demon Hunter. Let's see, negates enemy demon spell power. And he also has mana break. So at level 2, he burns 60 mana a hit. We're of course down 1 chess piece, but it should be worth it because of how strong he'll be as a level 2 hero. He does not have a lot of HP. He's pretty squishy. But against other heroes, he should be able to do a lot of damage.
The defeat of magic is complete.
So we'll see if we can catch up. And by taking 3 anti-mages first, we essentially remove him from the pool. Oh, wow. Okay, the game is just kind of throwing these at us.
I bring in
my quiver and bow are ready.
And I feel like we need to take it. Okay, something like this maybe. Let the little one take the first couple hits, and then by the time we get around to the rest of the fighting, our ring of health can start regenning us. There'll be less DPS on the board. Drow Ranger, we've got a hunter here. She gives marksmanship, and that increases her attack damage and speed. She needs undead and hunters to get synergy. You see here, that anti-mage died, but we were kind of expecting that. So it's really not a big deal. And we can look into here. This is something I learned how to do, is to show combinations. So those are some of the items we're looking for to finish making other stuff. But now I guess we gotta try and decide what we want to take. I don't think I've ever used Sniper before.
Time for target practice.
I would love to try him out, and we could take out one of these anti-mages and get ourselves a bit of hunter synergy. We need 3 hunters to increase attack damage by 25% for all friendly hunters. And we should probably just give this to our anti-mage as well. Give him plus 20 HP regen. Once you attach an item, though, you can't remove it, which is why I was hesitating just a bit. And Sniper's attack is called Assassinate. Has huge range, does big damage. We need to be able to keep these types of units off of them. Man, it would be great if he attacked Tiny. Hopefully she does and kills him before he does a toss on us. But we should be keeping this Tusk off of mana. He won't be able to punch us. This is going to be close. Oh, we lose. Okay. Who are we fighting? Knifus? This guy here. We can go over here and look at his build a bit. The game gives us another
I bring an end to magic.
We'll take that. Very interesting. No undeads. Demon Hunter is pretty unique. I wish it gave hunter synergies. That would be pretty cool, but that's not the case. But we definitely want to put someone else in. So 1 more anti-mage, and we can make another tier 2 anti-mage, and that'll put us a lot closer to getting a tier 3. So this guy was able to get up to 5 chess pieces because he saved his gold. We actually should have done that as well. Talking has kind of messed me up a bit. That's okay. Yeah, and we're going to probably lose this battle here. We'll be able to add either Drow Ranger or Anti-Mage. We'll see what we get in the next set of rolls. Would love to get a tank of some sort. Oh, here's another. Wow, the game is just like feeding us.
I bring an end to magic.
These super hard. We also have kind of an elf synergy we could go with.
Vile sorcerers.
There, they will combine.
I've waited for this.
And we should definitely buy something else to put in here. Okay, so Omni Knight is a human and a knight, and he has his ability is Purification, which heals and does damage. Probably should have put him up here. So hopefully he'll heal up this Anti-Mage for us, who is tanking a ton of damage in the early game because of all of his HP regen. And you'll see there, he's able just to completely tank all that damage out.
For this gift of
beautiful.
Power, I am grateful.
So we finally won a battle. We're catching up, so to speak. And that's because we've listened to the signals. The game has basically force-fed us a Tier 2 Drow Ranger and an Anti-Mage. Another Anti-Mage, Jesus. So 2 more Anti-Mages, that's all we need. Oh man, the game is giving us... The game is giving us a Treant, who counts also as an elf. So... should we put him in? We're going to hold on to them, because if we can get... We may even want to lock this. If we can grab Furion and then get another Furion and then put them both on the battlefield, Druids have a unique ability when it comes to their upgrades. They only need 2 to upgrade as long as you have 2 of the Druids on the battlefield. So if we put these both down at the same time as we put down 2 level 1 Furions, they'll both upgrade, needing 1 less hero to do that. So if we can keep this Anti-Mage alive until this kind of stage of the fight, 2 heroes are not going to be able to burst him down when he's rocking 2 rings of health. And when we finally get 2 more Anti-Mages, level 1, and make a level 3 Anti-Mage, him having all of his HP regen, he's going to be a pretty scary duelist. So it looks like they put us up against Nifus again, and we beat him once more, so that's good. And we lock this in. We want to unlock it now. And we'll spend some of our gold on getting experience. I would like to get up to 6. I'm not the best at this game yet, so I do like to see what the players in the lead are up to. So this guy, you can see next to his HP bar, he's already up to 6 chess pieces, that is. He's also taking Anti-Mages, apparently. So he may be like cutting us on Anti-Mages. Is anyone else? I mean, we're almost there. So, like, him taking a few Anti-Mages is not going to kill us at this point. We only need 2, and they're a pretty common pickup. There we go. Omni Knight taking a ton of that damage and healing. Very good. See there, a big assassinate going off. And who are we fighting? Ooh, I think that's Chinese. I don't speak that, unfortunately. So we're in 2nd place. We're doing great. So there's our 2nd Furion. That's exactly what we wanted. Now check this out. We also leveled. So now we can have down 6 units. We need to... The game sometimes is a little bit weird about this type of stuff. But there we go. So I think we're going to leave in the Treant because he does heal. And we should probably put in this guy, because he does have elf synergies and druid synergies, and he's going to summon little treants for us. He's already at level 2, so he's going to summon slightly stronger treants. So we have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 elves, which means we're getting the evasion bonus. So that was a really good last second change. And with the evasion bonus, our Anti-Mage with double healing rings, or rings of health, is going to be very difficult to take down. And our build is looking super strong already. I'm excited. And at this point, we may want to consider starting to save gold. We're probably a good bit ahead in the leveling department. Unless we see guys that we absolutely feel like we have to have, we should probably consider saving. It would be nice to get... Oh man, Chaos Knight might be a great pickup for us. I'm not sure if there's some sort of non-bow with Wow, okay. So, he actually helps out Chaos Knight, having the Anti-Mage. You see here, if we have 2 Demon Hunters, all allied demons keep their power. So you could go Demon Hunters plus Demons, and that works out very well, apparently. So he'll be a good tanky frontliner, and if we can... Demons, for the most part, you want to only have one of them. And then they keep their demonic power, so deal 50% extra pure damage to its target.
The defeat of magic is
So we get a Blightstone. We can show its combinations here. We want Mithril Hammers. That'll probably actually be great on our Anti-Mage as well. So we're going to end up probably stacking our Anti-Mage pretty ridiculously. So none of this is what we want. I'm going to reroll one time. Yes, and that's why. So we also get Terrorblade, which is another Demon Hunter. But I'm noticing that other people are building them. So we're going to hold off on taking that. We could probably put all of our gold into leveling. But I don't think we need to do that right now. But we definitely want to do something like this. So we give him the crown. 25% mana regen when taking damage. We want him to be able to summon. And we give him the Blightstone, which is 3 armor reduction to the target. So as he hits and nukes people's mana, he will also be lowering their armor, making them easier for us to kill. So who are we fighting? We're fighting Unknown. Okay, Unknown is level 6. We've taken first place, which is awesome. And once again, these Rings of Health really allowing us to tank in these battles. And this really wasn't even particularly close. And there's another summons. Because as he takes damage, he regens. And the cooldown on his Treant summon is actually pretty low. He's so squishy, it's pretty hard for him to often get.
My quiver and bow are ready.
Enchantress would probably also be good. Let's reroll. And I'd probably also love to have Templar Assassin or Dragon Knight. We could kind of claim one of them early. Dang. I'm not sure. You know what? I'll take Dragon Knight. I kind of want both of these. We can always sell them. They're very strong heroes, and we already have 1 human. So we need 2 humans to give them a chance to disarm. And then 2 knights gives us this knight bonus of a damage reduction shield. So basically we're kind of trying to hurry up and put our anti-mages together. And I think honestly we might sell off the sniper. Okay. Getting another Treant Protector would be nice. But we're really just looking for one more anti-mage. God, Omni Knight would be great as well.
Righteous.
We'll reroll again. Oh, man. Okay, I think we're just going to have to pass. We don't want to get too greedy. Let's try and get our gold higher so that we can get more interest. Keep our win streak going. And this is the anti-mage we want to be watching. We want him taking some damage, but not all the damage. That's why we kind of have him tucked off to the side. But once we're able to combine into a tier 3, we'll have a free space on our board. And we'll also probably at that time level up. So we get another win. We're in first place, feeling good. So I'm looking for druids, knights. I mean, there's a lot of synergies that I want right now. But I'm just kind of trying to get lucky. I'll reroll one more time. There we go. Okay. So we'll do this.
I bring an end to magic.
Put him in there.
Vile
Boom.
sorcerers,
Here we go.
vile sorcerers.
That's beautiful.
To thy just reward,
Okay,
my
what do
blade
we want to put in
compels
now?
thee.
Let's put in Dragon Knight. We definitely want to make room for Templar Assassin and Chaos Knight. They're both excellent. And after this battle, let's look at Nephos. What level are some of our competitors? So this guy's already gone up to 7. Before we face him, we definitely want to go up as well. So our anti-mage, level 3, should be absolutely crushing, especially with these items. And he basically burns for 90 mana every time he hits. He also has 2,000 HP, which at this point is a whole heck of a lot. So I think we're going to level. There we go. Now let's also put in Chaos Knight. So we need one more Omni Knight and one more Chaos Knight to level these guys both to 2. And I decided to take a bit of a risk there. That feels like a waste of gold. But we got up to 7, which is what I was trying to do. Dragon Knight, I didn't really mention this, but he turns into an Elder Dragon. So as he levels, his dragons will become stronger and stronger. So the first one does poison damage, the second one does splash damage, and the third one does like frost attack. There goes Omni Knight's heals going off. And this is exactly what we want. As long as this anti-mage ends up being kind of the last thing on the battlefield, we are happy. So we pick up another Ring of Health and a Plate Mail, which can end up making an Assault Cuirass. We'll grab this Treant Protector. We'll reroll, trying to get perfect. Grab both of them. So let's make a tier 2 Chaos Knight.
I shall profane
Very
no
strong.
lands with my hoof.
And I think we can give him, just like in real Dota, we'll give him the Assault Cuirass. I think that's a pretty good item on him if I remember correctly. Gives him tankiness plus attack speed. Probably would also have been good to give him the Plate Mail, since we do want him to live. But I don't think it's all that bad of a strategy to spread the love a little bit. So we're fighting Dark Lord, who's in 2nd place. Let's see if we can beat him. I think our build is strong, guys. I think we might win this one. This will be my 2nd win if I can stay on top. I fully know that I don't know everything about this game, so I'm even watching the guys below me who may have played a lot more of this game than I have. But I would love to win a game on camera for you.
So good with motion.
So here, to make another tier 2 Treant. And I think we might want to start taking the Enchantress to give us another Druid.
Sure.
And then if we start seeing lone Druids, we might want to take those as well. So this is great. Hurry up. Okay. So that's another thing I wish about this game, is that it gave you a bit more time to get ready. Maybe even like another 5 seconds or so. Because I always feel just a tiny bit rushed. I don't think that's quite necessary in this game. It's already a pretty quick game. Ooh, big Disruptor spell going off. We were able to take him out. We're doing very well, y'all. 10 win streak. We're able to stay pretty well in the money. So we can afford to level quicker than our opponents, as long as we're smart about how we spend. We don't need another Treant Protector to level him to tier 3 if we start putting down Enchantresses and Lone Wolves. But we do need... Now we need 2 more Drow Rangers to get... Oh, I did not mean to buy that. We could sell it right away, no loss. Yeah, and here we go. Here's the Lone Druid that we'll need. And we can just kind of throw them in there. We can lock this to try and get another Enchantress. We'll see. We should be able to clear up some space here in just a moment. I think we can get a tier 3 Treant Protector if we do this correctly. And those guys are really, really beefy. Lots of HP, and their Leech Seed does a ton of damage and does a ton of heals as well. So we have Demonic Power, Divine Protection, and we have Persuasion going off here, 20% chance, or 20 plus chance to disarm target. We have a lot of battlefield effects happening. Divine Protection and Persuasion on Dragonite. I would love to see more of him. So here's the thing. We need to put Enchantress very quickly. We need to put her and him on the battlefield. Put this guy on the battlefield. Merge them. And then we need to take these out. So So that was a cool little trick. We could also consider getting ourselves an Enchantress.
Enchanted, I'm sure.
We want to unlock it and roll. And if we want to do that again with Furion, then we need to sell something here. And I don't know what to sell. I would really love to get more Templar Assassins. You know what, maybe we just sell the Enchantress we just bought.
In green, I go.
We just need one more of these and we can get a level 3 Furion, which means even better Treant spawns. So the Treant Protector hits for 300, but he attacks really slow, and he has 2300 HP, which is pretty huge. He's been hexed and doomed, which is kind of brutal. Let's see where my opponents are in terms of their player levels. So this guy's like power leveling to 8, which is very interesting to me, and I'm saving a lot of my gold to accrue interest and get the rolls that I really want. So did I forget to unlock? I sure did. Okay. Being rich is making up for my mistakes, however. So, you know what? If he can do that, so can we. Let's get up to 8. And I think we should put in... Oh, no, I did not mean to sell that. Oh, I've done that so many times, guys. Let's just put in our Drow Ranger here. She's already level 2. Did not mean to sell that Templar Assassin. That was a pretty good roll that... was hoping would pay off, but that's okay. It's going to allow us to focus a bit more on what we need. And we still only need 2 Drow Rangers to make a level 3. We need 1 Furion to make a level 3 Furion. Those are pretty common things that I think we can get. And now we picked up Robe of the Magi. We need a Staff of Wizardry to make use of it. And there we go, there's our Furion. So what we're going to do here is quickly put in all of our Druids, make a level 3. A little bugged, I think.
On my way.
And then pull these guys back out. Alright, so we're rocking 3 level 3s already. And who do we want to give this to? Magic resistance? We can give this to our Omni Knight. And if we ever pick up a Staff of Wizardry, we'll make sure to give it to either him or... I thought we had the... Yeah, either him or Furion. And then we can either make a Dagon or we can make a Kaya. We'll have to see. But lowering magic resistance is great for Omni Knight because whenever he does his AoE heal, he should be able to do a ton of magic damage. Hopefully I did not lock this. I certainly did not. So honestly, unless we're going to get a bunch of Enchantresses or Lone Druids, we don't really need to hold these. Because we've kind of already gotten the benefit that we wanted out of them. Omni Knight, that's perfect. We don't really want any of these. I mean, we could take another Omni Knight.
Righteous.
Let's make sure we do this quickly. Get our level 2 Omni Knight. And... Medusa's not bad. We can always sell her later if we don't want her. But Nagas, you only need 2 of them to get their synergy, and it's 20% magic resistance for all allies, which is huge when a lot of the best late game builds contain a ton of magic. She's also a hunter, which gives us some synergy with Drow Ranger if we can get 3 hunters, but I think we only have 2, so probably won't be the best. But I've been forgetting to look and see how much damage our certain units have been doing this battle. Wow, and the AoE heal off the Omni Knight gets the kill. That's sick. So it's looking pretty good for us, guys. Most of the battlefield has been knocked out. The closest one to me is Dark Lord. These guys each have 7. Unknown rush to 8 chess pieces. So, I mean, I'm ahead. I'm pretty dang thoroughly ahead. And there's a lot of ways I can go. We get another Lone Druid. Let's reroll, see what we get. And we get another Chaos Knight as well, which I think I'm going to pick up. But I think we hold on to this Enchantress, because I think we can make a tier 2 Lone Druid instead of this Drow Ranger. So that's perfect. So now we have the power of the bear. which is kind of a busted unit. And, you know, even the Lone Druid itself does damage and attacks and has a decent sized HP pool. But with the Spirit Bear, we'll see it's going to do a ton of work. And even counts as a ranged character, so he doesn't get in the way of all your melee guys, which is nice. Anti-mage here, tanking. He went down, but our Chaos Knight is also up here tanking. That's pretty great. So we're holding on to the Enchantress basically with the idea Kunkka's like a top tier hero for sure, but I don't think we're on that plan. But we're holding on to the Enchantress with the idea that we can just throw one in at any time to give ourselves the bonus to upgrades. Man, they're like throwing lichens at us as well. Man, we're not getting the rolls we need. We only need 2 more Drow Rangers. 1 more Chaos Knight would upgrade these. We'll see. We don't want to spend too much. We're saving up nicely. We can check in a moment to see if how our opponents are doing. I'm seeing a lot of tier 2s. That's a level 3 Juggernaut with like a ton of items. So this is definitely his best guy. That's Dark Lord. Well, let's see how we do against a guy who's got pretty comparable stuff. Actually a bit worried about it because the level 3 Juggernaut is a very powerful hero. He's over here fighting our bear, which is exactly what we want. And our bear is able to root him and take him down while the rest of our heroes clean up. And then our little tree ants here, who do 80 damage apiece, have 700 HP. They're going to deal a ton. And the bear, the level 2 bear, very powerful. Come on, game. I'm so close. There's another Medusa.
Behold my beauty.
We're not getting it. See how much we level, just a little bit. So we'll hold on to more for interest's sake. Our win streak is putting us pretty far ahead. See how these guys are holding on. So this dude right here, unknown, he's rushing to 9. He's putting all of his available gold into buying XP, which is an interesting strategy. I wonder if that will allow him to come back, or if it's just not a good strategy at all. I don't know. But we finally get a Staff of Wizardry, so we can make a Dagon. We give this to our... Well, we can make a Dagon, or we can make one of these. Wow, we get another Medusa. Okay. Let's put this there.
Behold my beauty. And I was beautiful. I never knew what I was missing.
So we have this Dragonite, which we don't need. I'd rather put in the Medusa. And I don't quite remember who has what, unfortunately. So Omni Knight has this. Now, we've just given him a weapon. It's something bugged about it. It takes like a second to form. It'll probably form on the next battle here. And Mithril Hammer, what were we... Oh, we're building towards the Desolator. We need 1 more. We can give this to our Anti-Mage, which is actually good, because, I mean, it's attack damage, and that's all he wants to do anyway. So Medusa, what she does, in addition to being a hunter and giving us some hunter synergies, which I don't think we have any of that yet, but she does the ability Stone Gaze. So she looks at them, and you'll hear like the screaming sound. That's her like turning the enemies to stone for us. So we needed that. Let's hurry up and make these just to get them out of our pool.
I shall profane their lands with my hoofbeats.
And we can afford to re-roll here for things that we want. And we're not getting it. We could probably get up to 9 pretty easily. Oh man, let's give that to him. So 1 more of these and we'll make a Desolator, which on this guy would be pretty awesome. Fighting Nephos. There's only 3 of us left, so we'll be just fighting each other over and over again. If we can just consistently win these battles. Our Anti-Mage is jumping in and getting wrecked, which is of course bad for us. And Medusa kind of whiffed on her ability. I don't think she turned anyone into stone. I think our summons are helping us win this a lot. They're tanking a ton of damage for us. But we may want to look to reorganize our guys just a bit to maybe a more effective formation. Okay, this is nothing we want, nothing we need. Damn, I don't want to just re-roll into infinity. Maybe something like this. Our anti-mage is dying, but I think it's mostly because he's just jumping in. We want to keep our Omni Knight somewhat in the center, and there you see the Kaya that we made. If we get another Staff of Wizardry and we give it to Furion, he'll make a Dagon, which he'll shoot a couple hundred damage at the start of the battle. Chaos Knight throwing out his stun. This guy also has summons. So Medusa got her ult off, but she only ulted one summoned wolf. And now she's doomed, so she's taking a ton of damage. Ooh, and it looks like we're losing this battle. Yeah, we need to get up to 9. We probably should have done that last round, and we probably would have had a much better chance of winning there. Omni Knight is someone we're looking for. Can reroll. So, man, if we'd have been a bit more proactive there, we probably would not have lost our win streak. And I really wish we could have got more Dragon Knights as well, because I'd love to get this human synergy back online with him and Omni Knight. But 2 Chaos Knights seems pretty good. Yeah, I should have been more on top of that guy. Sorry, I kind of got lost in the battle. It's fun to watch. Looking for his, yeah. So everyone's up to 9 right now. And with an extra Chaos Knight in that last battle, I think we probably would have won it. It was such a close thing. It just started tipping in their favor, and then after that, we just couldn't come back. Even just getting one hit off with Anti-Mage is super awesome because it took whatever mana he had left to do another punch. But we lost our win streak, which is giving us consistent gold. Okay, one more Drow Ranger. God, we're so close. Another Medusa, I think, is unrealistic to try and get a tier 3 Medusa. They're just such rare rolls.
The dragon comes for war.
And that's all we got. Okay. We're holding on to the Enchantress, like I said, because if we just get lucky and get 2 more Lone Druids, we could make a level 3. And the level 3 bear is just unbelievably strong. See if we can beat these creeps here. I've lost to these dudes so many times. They're so strong. We got a Hyperstone. That's great. So that's going to go well with our Assault Cuirass. We have the Plate Mail on our Chaos Knight. Go, bear, go. And another Mithril Hammer, which is exactly what we needed for the Desolator. So even if we lose this, I mean, we still came out with some pretty good items. It kind of sucks to lose. But you'll notice a lot of the other people lost as well. Okay, let's make sure we give the items out. So, this here, and then this here. You can scoot him back. Sometimes that helps to make the item. It didn't, but it'll be made next turn for sure. I'm guessing we should be probably putting, whenever we're not able to buy, we should be putting our gold into experience, I feel like. Because if we can get to level 10 before the rest of these guys, which may not be possible, because this dude has just like been brute forcing it the entire time. We'll see. We're fighting Dark Lord, who is in second place. If Medusa lands a really solid ult, see there, she hit 3 heroes. That's just so good for us. But this Juggernaut, just in the middle of all of our guys not dying, is pretty damn strong. He's absolutely super equipped. And you can have more than 6 items, unlike Dota. But we were able to win there before he got off another spin. Very good. It's a pretty convincing win. I mean, we had 3 units. There's a Medusa. We really... and another Medusa. God. We're looking for much easier to get heroes, sadly. You know what? We're going to sell the Enchantress to make some room. Drow Ranger. That's all we want. We get a tier 3 Drow Ranger. We free up a ton of space. Alright, let's see how we do here. He has double Shadow Fiend, level 2. Nice stun there. Probably kept him from exploding. His ability is called Requiem of Souls. Like a good ult there from Medusa. Was able to get it off before Doom could target her. And she dies right at the last second. We're doing alright, y'all. We may end up winning this. He's still fighting. He's able to win. Okay. Come on, Drow. We're starting to see the very rare units show up. And I think we're not going to risk it. We're going to put a little bit more into our experience. See, and he's already up to 10. So he can bring in a bunch of level 2s. And we're strong. I mean, we have 3 level 3s, but the power of the Druids is pretty short-lived. They're really good early game, and then they taper off into the late game. He's switching into like Tide Hunters, who are a pretty rare unit. So we're fighting Dark Lord here again. It's definitely more fun the more people that survive into the late game, and that was a huge ult. It looked like it caught the entire team. Oh, that was beautiful. And the Doom just comes way too late. And if we don't win this after that Doom, I don't know. Or after that Medusa ult. That seemed insane to me. Okay, we got it. We got it. Lycan's pretty strong as well. He has a Perseverance and a Ring of Regeneration. So unless he's being focused, he's just going to stay on the battlefield. But I think we won that pretty convincingly. So Nifus is out. It is now just me versus Dark Lord. We're going to buy that Dragonite. Make a level 2 Dragonite. Pull out our Chaos Knight. Put in our Dragonite. I don't know, honestly, if having both Chaos Knights was messing up my Demon synergy. I probably should have thought about that. But having a Dragonite, we now have the human synergy on board as well for our Omni Knight. And you need 3 dragons to have the dragon synergy. So that's all you need. Dark Lord, I think he only has 9. So we're at least on even footing in terms of the number of heroes that we can field. So the Doom this time went off in time to stop my Medusa ult. So that may end up costing me. Yeah, I wasn't able to freeze them. Wow, and I'm going to take a huge hit. See how Dark Lord does. No, he's able to beat me. Okay. Well, wish me luck, guys. I need to get some power-ups pretty soon. I absolutely have to get a Drow Ranger, I think, here. Man, double Lycan is not what we need. We could take a Dragonite, but like, what are the odds of us getting a ton more of those? It's just not going to happen. Yeah, we haven't seen a Drow Ranger in forever. We'll re-roll here. Man, that sucks. Okay. We may want to move our Medusa, actually. She's right next to his Doom, so I think we should have moved her down. Let the Doom somebody else. Oh, and here we're fighting the Black Dragon. It's round 35. The Black Dragon does a ton of cleave, but we have a lot of stun. And if the bear can root this, that'll be great. We also have disarms. So this will be nice if it's an easy fight for us, and it is. Okay. Easy win. We get an ultimate orb. We can show the combinations. It makes Scythe of Ice. Who we'll give that to, I have no idea. Another Chaos Knight is okay. Because then we only need 2 more. God. Just throwing away money at this point. Let's give this to our Omni Knight. Put Medusa down here, so she doesn't get doomed. She has our best AoE stun with her Stone Gaze. So that Doom's not going to be like right next to her now. He'll probably choose a different target. And she's safely in the back, so whenever she's able to do her ult, once her mana fills up, she'll probably hit a huge group, I would hope. Come on, use it, use it. Well, also kind of the problem is she's not taking any damage, so her mana wasn't filling up quickly at all. And we're going to lose again. Okay. Let's go down and check him out. Please. Please, game. You're toying with me.
My
We got
quiver
her.
and bow are
Thank God.
I have waited for this moment. I have waited for this moment.
Okay. So she's pretty strong. Not sure if that'll completely tip the balance in our favor, but it does clear up our back line here. Allows us to focus on trying to get something else. She does a ton of damage if she's allowed to sit and fire. She's focusing on Doom right now, who has a large HP pool. But if they can kill him before he's able to get his Doom off, we have a much better chance. And our ult goes off there. We only hit Kunkka and a Lycan summon. And I think we're going to lose again. So we may be going down in the late game here to a superior, ultimately a superior composition. I think they're just playing tankier than us. And I'm not sure if there's anything we can do to get back in this other than rushing to 10 to try and get the numbers advantage. And unless we see like double Chaos Knight, we're probably not going to get another upgrade before this battle ends. So he just got an upgrade. He got a Slardar. Okay, that kind of helps him. That puts him close to a level 3 Slardar. Really wish this anti-mage would go on somebody else. There we go. Kunkka's a good target. It'll keep him from using his boat. But yeah, our guys just aren't tanky enough. We're really relying on our summons to tank for us. And Medusa did not get her ult all the way off, so nobody froze. Kunkka's boat's now coming in. It's going to stun 3 of us. Oh man. Lycan's such a great late game character, and he's level 3. He's probably one of the strongest in the game. Kunkka as well. So my opponent's level 3 stuff is super strong. Man, Templar Assassin probably would be amazing here. Let's keep leveling. We just need to survive. No. When in doubt, try something different. Even if it's just slight adjustments. We're losing over and over again in the same formation, so maybe try moving a bit. Change up the way the battlefield shakes out, hopefully. We killed something like right off the bat. Lone Druid is exactly who we want to get doomed, especially after the bear's already out. Alright, that's going to be a solid ult. Come on, Knight, use it. Oh, and he got like stun locked. He didn't use his heal. Is that going to be it for us? I feel like it might be. That might be GG. And it is, so a very good game. And we come out second place. We get 2 candies. We were winning for most of that game, but our opponent's team comp ultimately I think was just way too tanky. And we weren't able to pull it back. With a little bit more gold management, trying not to re-roll so many times to get so much chances at a Drow Ranger, I think we probably could have afforded to get to 10 before him, and then maybe having another tier 2 hero there at the end in our lineup would have been enough to tip the balance back into our favor. But yeah, guys, that's it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was kind of a back and forth one. Super fun. And yeah, take care. Thanks for watching. Once again, my name is Brett. My channel is Good Talk Gaming. If you like this video, please consider subscribing. And like the video if you did enjoy it. All that YouTube stuff helps me out. I'm a new channel, and I appreciate every single subscription that I get. And I will be playing a lot more auto chess, so you can kind of grow with me if you would like as I learn more and more of the builds, synergy, strategies, and all that type of stuff. So thanks again, and I will see you next time.